Good day, ma'am. My topic for the day is the benefits of having a healthy sleep. For days, you have been studying and playing, but you still don't feel ready for any of them. Yeah, you can have another cup of coffee and spend the next day few hours cramming and practicing. But believe it or not, maybe it's easier to close the books, put the music away, and go to bed. Almost a third of our lives are occupied by sleep, but many of us pay it surprisingly little consideration and care. This negligence is always the product of serious misunderstanding. Rest, after all, our essential work is finished. It's not wasted time or just way to relax. Alternatively, it's crucial task during which the body balances and regulates its vital system, influencing breathing and controlling everything from the circulation to develop an immune response. That's fine, but after this exam, you should think about all those things, right? Well, not so easily. Sleep is always important for your brain. It turns out, with a fifth of circulatory blood of your body being channeled to its you drift off, and when you sleep, what's going on in your brain is an incredibly active restorating cycle that's essential to how our memory functions. Our ability to recall detail doesn't seem very remarkable at all first glance. But memory consolidation, the mechanism by which data is transferred from our transient short-term memory to our more stable long-term memory, will avoid this loss. Among other aspects, what this case showed was the hippocampus was primarily interested in consolidating long-term declarative memory, such as the facts and the principle that you need to recall for the test, instead of procedural memory, such as finger motion that you need to learn for the recital. In the 90s, we were given our current model of how this pace of restructuring works. Sensory information is initially transcribed and briefly registered as a short-term memory in the neurons. From there, it moves to the hippocampus, and in that cortical region, reinforces and stimulates the neurons. New synaptic buds are formed thanks to neuroplasticity phenomenon, allowing new connection between neurons and strengthening the neural network where informing is returned as a long-term memory. So why some things we remember and not others? Well, there are a few ways to impact the scope of the efficiency of memory of retrieval. For example, because of the hippocampus connection with memories that are created periods of heightened feeling or even stress will be best recorded. But you guess, a good sleep is one of the key variables leading to a memory consolidation. Sleep consistent of four phases, the deepest of which is known as slow wave sleep and quick movement of the eyes, and to help consolidate various forms of memories. The different stages of sleep have been shown. It is the reactive repeatedly through a continuous conversation between the cortex and the hippocampus, driving its gradual redistribution to long-term storage in the cortex. Sleep, on the other hand, is associated with the consolidation of the procedural memory. Due to its resemblance to waking brain function, thus 3 hours after memorizing your formula would sleep based on my speech, and 1 hour after practicing your calls will be the most perfect. So hopefully you can see now that skimping on sleeping not only harms your long-term health but also actually makes it less likely that you'll retain all that knowledge and practice from the previous night. All of which goes to affirm the wisdom of the praises sleep on it. When you think about all the internal restructuring and forming of new connections the occurs will while you slumber, you could even say the proper sleep will have you waking every morning with a new improved brain.